Hello and welcome students. My name is Shampa. Today we will do some operations based on rational numbers. For this session we will do addition and subtraction with rational numbers when the denominators are the same and when the denominators are different. So let's begin. So here we have three cases where the denominators are the same. We don't need to think much in this case. When the denominators are the same, keep the denominator same and add the numerators. And we have got 9 by 5 in the first case. Let's do the second example quickly. Again, keep the denominator same and add the numerators. This is minus 7 plus 13. So the result will come out to be 6 by 9. We can also give the answer in the standard form and it will turn out to be 2 by 3. And the last one. Here we have a negative denominator. Here we have the last case. We have 4 by minus 11 and 6 by 11. In this case, the denominator is negative, but we cannot divide a number by a negative number. So let us make the denominator positive. In order to do that, we will multiply minus 1 to the numerator and to the denominator. And then here the numerator is negative, but the denominator is positive, and we have same denominators. So we can do the operation easily. Keep the denominator unchanged. The denominator will remain 11, and then we have minus 4 plus 6, which will turn out to be 2 by 11. So what we have learned? When the denominators are the same, the denominator will remain unchanged and we will add up the numerators. Now let's do some subtractions with rational numbers when the denominators are same. So let's do it quickly. Here we will keep the denominator unchanged and we will do operations with the numerators. And here we have minus 16 by 15. This is the second case. Again, the denominator will remain unchanged, and let's do operation with the numerators. Here we have 4 minus 2. We know the rule for integers. This minus and this minus will become plus. So we have 6 by 9, and we can reduce it to the standard form, which is 2 by 3. So we have done some cases where the denominators are same. We did addition with rational numbers in case of same denominators, and we did subtraction. Now let's move on to our next section where we will do some operations of rational numbers where the denominators are not the same. Here we have two cases where the denominators are different. We have 7 by 12 and 4 by 9. So what are we going to do? The first step is take the LCM of the denominators. So let's take the LCM of 12 and 9 quickly. The LCM of 12 and 9 is going to be 36. You can verify it by the prime factorization method. So let's do it quickly. Here we have 7 by 12. We will first multiply 12 with a number so that the result becomes the denominator. The result becomes the LCM. That is the LCM we have found 36. So let's multiply it by 3. And because we multiplied the denominator by 3, we will multiply the numerator by 3 as well. And we have got 21 by 36. We did the same thing while we compared two rational numbers. This time we are going to add them. Now let's treat 4 by 9 the same way. So we will multiply 9 with 4 so that we get this number 36, and we will treat the numerator the same way. We have got 16 by 36. So let's add up the rational numbers. 21 by 36 plus 16 by 36. So the idea is to make the denominators same. When the denominators are same, just add the rational numbers. Just add the numerators of the rational numbers and the denominator will remain unchanged. So let's do it. Keep the denominator unchanged, and 21 plus 16 is 37. So here we have 37 by 36. Now let's do one more example. We have 26 and 39 in the denominator. So what is going to be the LCM of 26 and 39? We can find out by the prime factorization method that the LCM of 26 and 39 is going to be 78. And now we are going to multiply the denominator to a number to make it 78 plus 78. So we will have to multiply it with minus 3, and we will multiply the numerator with minus 3. So the result is going to be minus 21 by 78. We will treat the other number the same way. In order to get 78, multiply 13 with 2 and 16 with 2 as well, because we will treat the numerator also the same way so that the number remains unchanged. So we have got 32 by 78. Now let's do the operation because we have same bases. Denominator will remain unchanged and we have minus 21 plus 32. And the result is going to be 11 by 78. Now let's quickly do some subtractions where the bases are different. So here we have the LCM is going to be 120, and we will keep the bases same. That is, this is the rational number we have. We will multiply 6 to the denominator and 6 to the numerator. And the fraction will become minus 42 by 120. Here in this case, minus and minus will become plus, and we don't need to change anything in this number. This is already 120. The denominator is already 120. It was not difficult for us to find the LCM in this case. If you remember, we studied in earlier classes that when it was not difficult to find the LCM in this case. If you remember, we studied in earlier classes that whenever there are two numbers where one number is the factor of the other, then the number which is less is the HCF and the number which is bigger is the LCM. So 20 is a factor of 120. So here in this case, the HCF is 20 and the LCM is 120. So let's move on to the next example. Oh, I'm sorry, we have not done this example yet. So we have minus 42 by 120 plus 14 by 120. And we have got minus 28 by 120. We can make it in the standard form. We have, if we convert it to the standard form, we have minus 7 by 30. So let's move on to the next example. Here also, we will convert it to the same base. We have 9 and 36, and 9 is a factor of 36, so the LCM is going to be 36. Now let's do it quickly. Let's multiply 4 to 9 so that we get 36, and we have got 32 by 36. And this number will remain unchanged. So we have a common base 36, and let's do the operation. We have got 27 by 36. There we are. And let's convert it in the standard form. We have 3 by 4. Now we have done addition and subtraction with rational numbers when the bases are same and when the bases are different. Now let's do one more example where there are mixed operations. Now let's do an operation where let's do an operation where we are going to add rational numbers and subtract rational numbers as well. In this case, we have more than two rational numbers. So let's have patience and let's do it quickly. We will first group the numbers with the same denominator. Like minus 4 by 5 and minus 9 by 5 have the same bases. 7 by 8 will remain unchanged. I just said, let's have patience, but do it quickly. So be patient. If we are patient, we will be able to do it quickly. So we have minus 4 by 5 and minus 9 by 5. Group them together because they have the same denominator. 7 by 8 has no partner, so let it be there. It doesn't have a partner where it has the same base. Minus 6 by 7 has a partner with the same base. Group them together. Now let's do the operation quickly. It's easy now. Minus 13 by 5 plus 7 by 8, and we have minus 10 by 7. Now we have three rational numbers with different bases. So what is the next thing we are going to do? We are going to find the LCM of these denominators. That is the LCM of 5, 7, and 8, which is going to be 280. You can verify it by the prime factorization method. So let's quickly do it. We have minus 13 by 5, 7 by 8, and minus 10 by 7. At this stage, you need to have patience because we are going to find a number which we are going to multiply with the denominator 5 to get an answer 280. So what are we going to do? Divide 280 by 5 and we will obtain 56. So multiply 56 to the denominator and 56 to the numerator. Next number, divide 280 by 8. We are going to get 35. Multiply 35 to the denominator and to the numerator. It's a plus sign. Yes. And now, divide 280 by 7. We will get 40. Multiply 40 to the denominator and to the numerator. And here we go. Minus 13 into 56, it's going to be minus 728 by 280 plus 245 by 280 minus 400 by 280. So what are we going to do now? put them all under the same base, that is 280. And the wise thing to do here is, this is a method I prefer to do. So we will group these numbers together. That way it's going to be easy. Group the numbers with the like signs. We will perform operation between minus 728 and minus 400. We will have 245 minus 1128, which will result into minus 883 by 280. So what we did, here we had more than two rational numbers. We grouped the numbers with the same denominator, performed operations with them, and when we were left with numbers or rational numbers with different denominators, we took out the LCM of those denominators and then we performed operations. So that's it for the day. In the next session, we will discuss some properties of rational numbers. Till then, please take care of yourself and have a good day.